Hi everyone, welcome to my amazing video about finding a central question. At this point, you should have researched your image, and that's for the first part of your essay where you're answering three questions. One is, what did some people say about this controversial image, and why did they say what they said? Why did they feel how they felt? What did other people say about the image, and why did they feel the way they felt? And then, why did this conversation happen now? Or if your image was from a different time period, why did it make sense that that conversation happened then? And that part of the essay, as I've mentioned before, is a little bit confusing. To give yourself an idea of what it might sound like, you can check out my Model Essay 3, which is in the modules. Okay, so now you've done that part, your image is thoroughly researched, maybe you've even written 3 body paragraphs around your image. Now it's time to go deeper. When you go deeper, you're going to go beyond your image, and you're going to find yourself a question to answer. Okay, so the question that you're going to answer is going to be called your central question, or CQ. Okay, what is a central question? The fact that your image sparks debate means that it touched on something really deeply held within people, and that's why they argue about it. Your central question will explore those deep beliefs and values. Oops, I did that twice. Okay, here's an example. Here's a picture of a cat playing with a ball of yarn. Let's imagine that this is a controversial picture because some people think that it's wrong to keep a cat as a pet and other people disagree. In the first part of my paper, I wrote about why people thought it was okay and why people thought it wasn't okay and why we were having this conversation right now. Now, and for my central question, I am going to try to get behind a bigger idea behind that controversy. So, for example, if your controversy is about a specific ad, video game, or magazine cover, you want to find a question that could be about ads, video games, or magazine covers in general, beyond your specific image. So, for example, my controversy was that some people think it's cruel to keep cats as pets, and other people think it's nice. My bigger idea will be about cats in general. So, I'm going to ask, why do people keep cats? That's a general question that I'm going to ask, but I'm not done. And now I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to see if I can find a place in that question, why do people keep cats, that is talking or hinting at something about power or control or ownership of something, often history, narrative, money, success, even something as concrete as land. Or are there questions about isms, racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, etc.? Or are there questions about norms and social values, or how and why society accepts or rejects certain people? Those are very common to a central question. So, for example, back to my cat. I asked, why do people keep cats? Going deeper, I'm looking at cats, their situation in our homes, and I'm saying that there is a fundamental power difference between a cat and the person who owns it. And so I might ask something like, why do humans keep pets? Or why do humans subjugate others? And the second question helps me get beyond even just talking about pets and into talking about other people possibly. So that would be a very good central question. Now I'm going to use the example that I've been using all along with my painting of Emmett Till by the white artist Dana Schutz. The controversy was that some people thought it was wrong for Miss Schutz to paint the picture of Emmett Till in his casket because he is an African American boy. Find the cursor. There it is. Okay. My controversy, as I said, was some people thought it was wrong for for a white artist to paint this. Other people disagreed. Because my image centers around a specific image, first I'm going to think more generally about art, and so I might ask a question like this. Why do some members of minority groups feel like white artists don't have a license to deal in any topic they want? That is not yet my central question. It's just getting me thinking beyond my specific painting of Emmett Till into the art world in general. But now I'm going to even take it a step further and ask a deeper question. Going deeper, I see that minority groups often lost ownership over their own histories, which were frequently erased or altered to be more acceptable and less accurate. So thinking about that, I might take my first question, Why do some members of minority groups feel like white artists don't have a license to deal in any topic they wish? And I might ask this deeper question instead, because it's about ownership. What does it mean to own history? Sometimes I can't find the cursor, and this is one of those times. Okay. Okay, it can be really tricky to create a central question, but they do have a certain sound. So I want you to listen to these. These are central questions that other students have written in the past, and they're great central questions for this essays. So yours might be about a different topic, but you should hear how they sound. Why do modeling or fashion companies frequently have social justice campaigns at the same time that they exploit their models and discriminate on the basis of skin color, size, and ability? How did athletes or actors or celebrities come to serve as moral stewards? Why do majority populations continue to discriminate against minority populations? What are 3 important ways society has become more open and inclusive over time? Okay, these are just sample central questions that other students have written about successfully. Now we're going to talk about how will you know, how will you measure your central question. You're on the right track if your question is broad. If your question is only about your specific painting or advertisement or video game, you're probably not on the right track. You're on the right track if your question can be easily divided into smaller questions or to different parts that you could address each with a different paragraph in your essay. So for example, my question, what does it mean to own history, leads to other questions. Who has traditionally owned history and how has this shifted over time? And if you read my model essay, you'll notice that those are the questions that I answered in the second half of my paper. You're on the right track if your central question gets at a central why related to society. Why are things the way they are? Why is this specific part of society the way that it is? Why do we continue to do this, whatever this is in your context? You're on the right track if your central question gets at questions around power, ownership, control, isms, social norms, and who is accepted or rejected in our society. These are all ways that can measure and help you see if you are on the right track. Over Thanksgiving week, you'll be brainstorming 3 or 4 possible central questions and you'll turn those in. I'll be reviewing your list and helping you narrow down your choices. It could be that your 4 questions are just right and you will answer 3 of the 4 of your choice in your body paragraphs in the second part of your essay. Or it could be that you just need a little bit of help getting to the exact central questions that you need. I will also help you refine your final central question and find those smaller questions within it. Okay. Thanks for watching.